On July 21st, we're going head to head. Gerwig versus Nolan. We're getting Oppenheimer and Barbie on the same night, the same opening weekend, the same opening day. Barbie and Oppenheimer 1v1. It's everything we wish we were versus who we actually are. Barbie versus Oppenheimer. And this is one of those situations where, you know, they're already predicting who's going to win, who's going to lose, what winning looks like, what winning doesn't look like. They say, I guess both of them have a $100 million budget, right?
Okay.
Yep. And that's not terribly surprising because with Christopher Nolan, he doesn't leave the house unless there's $100 million on the table, right? He goes,
Right.
remember what? Hey. Remember when the Joker robbed that bank with the school buses? Okay, that's what I do. If you want me to do that, I'll do it. If not, don't call.
But on the flip side, do you remember Tenet?
No, bro, and no one else does either. That's why we're back here to Oppenheimer. They say this is Christopher Nolan's return to cinema. And they go, since Tenet? And they, nope, nope, since Batman. Oh, okay. All right, or whatever the Inception. Inception was amazing.
Then, yeah, classic.
Classic. We go Batman.
Tenet, though?
Well, we don't talk about Tenet too much. That doesn't come up as often. Barbie also, it's not terribly surprising. It's got a $100 million budget. $75 million went into color correction alone, just to make sure all the pinks were as bright as possible and the neon yellows bounced off the screen. No, I mean, I don't know if the $100 million includes the marketing budget or not.
The cast?
I mean, the cast alone, right? But did you see that they legit... Although some of the casting, right, like John Cena's in this Barbie movie. He's got a cameo.
He's in this? I didn't even know he was in this.
Yes, he's got a cameo. He said that he just ran into Margot Robbie. And Margot Robbie's like, I'd love to have you in Barbie. And he's like, I'll do whatever you want. Which I do wonder if they saved money on casting by having Margot Robbie just go up to people. Yeah. Because if Margot Robbie, I think, hot dog, went up to either one of us going like, I'd love for you to be in my movie. I go, whatever you want for free. Anything you want for free. She's like, I didn't even offer. Whatever you want for free. I'll give you my life.
Get the movie.
Yeah. Do you want me to leave my family? No.
Yours.
What? No.
Your humble servant.
Yeah. No. We just need a lifeguard for a scene. I'll leave them all. I'll leave the children. No. What? So they could have saved money that way, but they legit bought or rented probably a mansion in the Hollywood Hills and turned it into a life-size Barbie dream house just to get some buzz, just to promote the movie.
The marketing is insane, and
insane.
has to be more than the movie itself at this point.
You know what I heard? That in order for Oppenheimer to even compete, they're looking right now, they're going to nuke a foreign country. And just to try to say, hey, this is still a big deal. I don't know who it's going to be, but just to be on par, they don't want to lose.
I saw there was a cross promotion and they're going to nuke the Barbie dream house.
That's what I would do, except that would be all of California. You can't just nuke one house, unfortunately. We don't have that quite pinpoint technology yet. The entire industry would be taken out, and that's
call up Obama, see if he can do it.
I think he could. There was an article in Deadline. Okay, this is a trait. I don't know if you guys know about Deadline. It's something industry people read, like myself. Yes.
I am also, I need my glasses here. I am also aware of it.
Oh, so you're pretty industry yourself, I see.
Oh, yeah, yes.
It says they're estimating there to be a big differential here, okay? They're estimating Barbie to come in between $80 and $100 million opening weekend.
It's double flash.
And it's double flash we'll ever make. And they're estimating Oppenheimer to maybe get 50. So they're thinking Barbie could double Ops, which is, but old people don't go to the movie theater, right? Young people go to the movie theater, and young people are going to want to see Barbie. I don't know, but both have a what?
Young people go to the movie theater. Old people don't. That's not true.
Old people, well, I mean like older people, not like you.
Okay. Well,
Did it hurt?
Slow down.
Okay.
There.
All right.
It's the opposite. Young people just wait for streaming, I feel like. Young people aren't going to movies like that. So it's the old folks who are still in love with cinema.
Bro, I gave my parents a movie gift card for Christmas 10 years ago. The other day, my dad called and said, "You got to come and get this gift card from the house. Nobody's using it. Okay? Old people don't leave the house. Okay? They never have. They stopped doing. That's what they do." But both of these movies have a lot on the line. Neither one of them can afford to lose this just because of the headlines, right? It's like Barbie can't bomb because it would be like the joke of the century. Because here's the thing, everybody in this Barbie movie looks totally ridiculous unless they're successful, in which case it's one of these great payoffs, right? But if the movie does terribly and like Ryan Reynolds is dressed up like a Ken doll, it's like, what an idiot this guy is, huh? Everybody will change their tune immediately if the movie doesn't do well. Oppenheimer can't afford to not do well just because we already know what the headline's going to be. Oppenheimer bombs again. And you're like, come on, dude. Why you...
It's easy.
Why? Come on. And Christopher Nolan's sitting there like, did you not get what I was saying? This is a really serious thing. They're like, no, dude, you didn't make any money. Oh, whatever.
There's 10 articles like that already scheduled in advance.
Of course. And somebody's going to accidentally push publish. Like there's a hot dog working at one of these websites that's going to hit publish instead of schedule. Yeah, I think... is it interesting space, though? Because you're going to end up in a position where people are going to have to tell you, like, now you have an option. Like, if Barbie was the only movie coming out and your homie was like, hey, let's go see Barbie, it's like, I mean, I guess there's nothing else playing and it could be kind of kitschy. But, like, if you go up to a dude and you're like, what'd you see this weekend? And he goes, Barbie. And you're like, you went to see Barbie instead of, bro, you went to see Barbie instead of Oppenheimer? Like, and I'm going to judge people, I think. I think it does. I mean, it does go back to like, it's who are you, right? Do you want to deal with the reality of what we live in and who we are and the imperfections of us? Or do you want to go to the dream house? Like, what do you want to do? What do you go to the movies to do on July 21st? What are you there to do? Are you there to just forget about it all? And this is like, do you go to turn your brain off? Or do you go to like absorb and appreciate? This is it. There's no turning back after this. This
black and white.
The decision that you make, black and pink, like Bret the Hitman Hart, on July 21st, will I think be the one that lives with people forever. Like that, I know it's how I'll judge people. I go, yeah, but you know, it'll be like we'll have a 2 years from now, we'll be having a conversation. And it'll go, yeah, but you went to see Barbie instead of Oppenheimer, right? Yeah, okay, well, of course. You know, that'll be one of those things, one of those categories.
How often do you have showdowns like this?
Between Barbie and the guy who created the atomic bomb? It's never happened before.
But I'm thinking like, you know, like the Kanye, 50 Cent.
That goes back to Kanye and 50 to me. It goes back to... Now, do you think that Greta Gerwig and Christopher Nolan are going to set up a fake beef?
They got a couple weeks to set it up.
They do, I'd be into it.
Go on go on Gutfeld since everything else is closed and do one of those you know, handshake deals.
Oh yeah, you saying Gutfeld is the new 106 in Park?
Yeah,
yeah, I get that. It feels like that to me too.
I was having a discussion with my friends actually last night about this very thing.
About where do you land?
Yeah. Well, I have a crisis because. Most of my friends are gals, and we were all talking over drinks and going like, and they're like, yeah, let's go watch Barbie together and all this, and then they're just like, oh, which one are you watching? And it's like, I can't. I would want to go have a good time, with the gals and go watch the Barbie movie, but I can't do that to myself because I feel like they will also look down on me, even though they don't admit it.
I mean, that's how you friend zone yourself immediately. And you know what? Some people, I guarantee you, just wait for it. You know what some people are going to say? They're going to go like this. I mean, Oppenheimer's like 3 hours, dude. It's
they said that. They said that.
Dude, immediately, whenever anybody comes to me and early in the conversation discusses the length of a film as if it's a positive or a negative, I go, oh, I'm talking to an idiot. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, I'm talking to an idiot. I'm not talking to a person with a functioning brain. You know how long a movie is? However long it takes to tell the story, right? You can go to a movie and go, man, that could have been a half hour shorter. There's no reason. Like, I'm watching this American Gladiators doc series on Netflix because, of course, that's what I'm spending my time watching. It's like 6 episodes. It
Well,
doesn't.
it's a risk. It's risky to have a long movie, and people know that.
American Gladiators does not require 6 episodes to tell the story. There's so little happening there that you didn't like. The only thing I took away from it, like, we're already the second point by episode 3. It's the second point that they've brought up, and then we realized there was steroid use happening, and I'm like, yeah, it was American Gladiators. Why else are we watching the show? Of course. Doesn't need to be 6 episodes, but that doesn't mean, right? You could go like, well, American Gladiators, that could be a 90-minute documentary easy, and it'd probably be great. But that doesn't mean that you go, well, if it's 6 episodes, I'm not watching. Because that means you're probably dumb.
Well, I mean, that's why Hollywood, though, is afraid of popping out long movies like that, because the mentality is,
They're doing it on July 21st.
In general, that's why, you always hear stories about, we had 30 minutes that we cut out, and then, that we had the editor take out.
No. Yeah, you always hear that, and then the director's cut comes out, and they go, thank God they cut that 30 minutes out. Whenever you hear somebody going like, no, my version of this was 3 hours long, but they cut it down to an hour 45. And then you see the director's cut. I mean, what was it? The famous...
Snyder?
No. The Snyder cut at least is debated. Apocalypse Now. They come out with Apocalypse Now, and then they go Redux, and they go, this is what it was supposed to be. There's another 45 minutes in this thing. And you go, yeah, no, it was good before. It was perfect.
Needed.
Yeah, no. Sometimes these brains got to come together. They did it. It was great.
That's also going to hurt Oppenheimer, because 3-hour movie versus what? The runtime is 154 for Barbie.
By the way, it's disgusting that we look up runtimes. They got to warn you in advance what the runtime is. It's like, go to the movie. If you have to leave, leave. I don't know. I got to know what I'm getting into first. If you just watch the show, just like enjoy the show. They're going to tell you a story. The story is going to take as long as the story takes to tell. That's what it's going to be.
What if you got children and all of a sudden you don't know if you're paying for 2 hours or 3?
Then you're broke. Okay? Then you shouldn't be going to the movies anyway. First of all, you should be taking your wife out to a nice meal before or after the film anyway. It should be the babysitter's here for the night. We'll square up at the end. Okay?
Babysitter's here for an hour 54.
Exactly. We can't go for the trailers. We don't have the babysitter that long. You know what? Wait till it's out on streaming and ask your friend for their password. Because I guarantee you don't have Netflix because they blacked you out after the password sharing went down. Okay.
I got another text from a friend this morning asking what's going on with your Netflix account.
What's going on with your Netflix account? I don't know. It's mine. That's what's going on with it.
But 154 minus 3, they could sneak in maybe like 3 more screenings a day.
It's a third.
So that's gonna hurt when it comes to box office.
No, it will. It will. And of course, Barbie and Oppenheimer's rated R too.
Yes. So it's an easy one.
Right. And in Barbie, there's no way it's rated R, because even if there is nudity, Barbie has no nipples and Ken has no genitals. So what are you going to show?
Still, they're still very hot.
Without nipples?
No, yeah, even without.
What?
Margot Robbie?
Without nipples?
Without nipples, yeah. Still would.
Okay. That's cool, man. You're a dog, hot dog. You are.
You wouldn't?
You are. I don't know. I feel like I'd be real weirded out. I mean, that's a pretty. Not that it's like it's just an essential piece of the puzzle. Like,
not for me.
Okay. All right. You don't need them. Nips or not.
No.
Nips or not. You don't care.
Not if she's already a 10 out of 10. What is that? What are nipples are like? What, 1 point?
So she's a 9 because no nipples.
Yeah.
When she's a 10 but no nipples. That's right. So good luck. Good luck making your choices out there. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be tough. I'm seeing Oppenheimer. Mine is Oppenheimer. Easy. I want to see. I mean, the stuff this guy had to go through, okay? He's a scientist. He's tasked to do this thing, and then he creates man's ability to render itself extinct. This is an incredible thing. This is, I mean, can you imagine? Like somebody like dedicating your life to science and then you're the guy. You have to know in your heart you're the guy that gave man the weapon that could have evaporated itself. You gave man that power. I'm not saying it wouldn't have happened eventually anyway, but I mean, that's an amazing story. And Barbie's got a pink car. So whichever one you want to see, whichever, I mean, it's, yeah, and she's got pink house too, you know, whichever.
I will be doing Oppenheimer, but
I doubt it. I doubt it. I guarantee you, you're gonna. No, I doubt it. You'll see Oppenheimer on Sunday. That's what you're gonna do because you're a snake and you're a cheat, and you'll try to get around the system, and you'll be in a group text with me and Travis, and you'll say, "No, I saw Oppenheimer opening weekend," but you'll see Barbie first because the gals will want to go see it, and you are spineless.
You're reading me pretty well, but I will not.
Okay, all right.